Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Hey guys, Brad here. Welcome back to the Eagle Moss Presents Build Back the Future DeLorean. We're looking at issue 31. I guess 30 was all the tubes and stuff. Is that right? Is it? We hit 30. I can't even believe this. I'm actually looking. Wow, that was issue 30. We're almost a quarter of the way done. I think like 32 and a half technically would be issue, or 25% done with the build. But why did I have this turned over? Did I turn? Oh, never mind. Today we are installing these two chassis plates. Should just take a couple minutes. Yep, there, and we're done. I can't believe that costs $12, and I think these pieces are even plastic, which is more salt to the wound. Some information about the Gray's Sports Almanac. Let's see here. We could do all the 60s gag. I have to read this. And then a letter to the doc. I remember when I first saw this movie, I actually kind of teared up when Doc Brown pulled out the letter that Marty wrote at the very end. And then in the next issue, we have the battery box and the fuel tank, which I think the battery box goes into the fuel. I don't know. We'll find out when. I think that's next month. Yeah, because this is the last issue that we got for this month. Okay. But we got issue 20 in next month, so that's all good too. Which we've already done, kind of. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Just go with it, guys. Just go with it. All right, so we've got these two pieces. Let's just go ahead. Just going to cut them both out here. Don't even need the instructions on this one, I don't think. Which is, guaranteed to mess something up. Okay. So we're basically installing these here, let me get something to support this. There we are. Yeah, one is going to go like... here we go. One is going to go like this. Right, like that. And the other one is going to go like this. There's actually some pins in these things. I should actually turn this towards me a bit more. Okay. And I can't even see what type of screws we have. They look like these little metal screws. Oh, they're BM screws. They're Brad M screws. Okay, that's obviously not going to work. Because they're screwing into metal. I forgot the bottom plate is metal on this. And these, I wonder if this is all going to be visible when when everything's done. I mean, this part won't, but the pipes and stuff will be. I'm just kind of a little bit concerned about having, the Phillips head. Gosh, my arm's like right in the way of the camera. I'm just kind of concerned about having these Phillips head screws, exposed. you know, if you flip it over, you're like, hey, that kind of, there's Phillips head screws. And that kind of takes you out of the realism a little bit. Let's go ahead and start screwing these in. Okay. And I just want to make sure that the car doesn't fall off of these little, you know, they should have like included a support or something like that if we're going to be screwing in all these screws like this. I don't really like the way that's going in, but I don't have much of a choice, I guess. Okay, got one more to put up right here, and then this side is done. So yeah, in the next issue, the fuel tank, I'm pretty sure goes right into this triangular spot here, so that'll be pretty cool. I just want to make sure that these screws are snug. Okay, this one might be a little bit too snug. I'm going to back it out about a quarter turn. All right, one side done. And then we just have these screws and the ones down here to install, and we'll be all finished. Almost wish I had an electric screwdriver for this. I do have a cordless drill. Well, no, I guess I do have a cordless screwdriver. But no, I don't want to risk, you know, damaging the model by over tightening screws and things like that. Okay. Well, good. This is going in easy. Four more screws and we're done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon, guys. I think it's going in. Nope. No, it's not. Okay. Well, now I got to pull all this off to find out what the problem is. We use the precision screwdriver to make quick work of these. Okay. Let's try this again. Wait, is it? No, it's not part of this plastic. It just looks like it's not quite aligned perfectly. There we go. I don't like that screw. It's pretty chewed up, so I might have to redo that one. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Okay. We've got these three. And I think this is the side that is bent. It's all bent out of shape. Okay. Very last one. Okay. Now, I do want to replace this screw because the head kind of got chewed up while I was screwing it down. So let's pull this out. I'm just going to pitch that. And then we're going to grab a brand new one. And hopefully this one will go right in. And it is done. All right. Well, that's it, guys. It's kind of black and can't really tell too much by it, but flipping it over, there and there. So, what do we have in the next one? That's right, the fuel tank and the battery box. So we'll be installing that up here somewhere, and we will be yet one issue closer to completing this bad boy. And it's going to be, you know, it's probably going to be another 6 months before it really starts to, you know, it starts looking like a car, because once we get all this bottom stuff put in, we'll start doing a lot of parts for the interior. I think it's like the I'm not exactly sure what order all the parts go in, but it's going to be like the floorboards and probably the seats, and then all the electronics and the dash and all that kind of stuff that goes in here. And I know that there's going to be a bunch of wires coming. I don't think they're in the next month, but probably the month after that. Those will be coming in, I think. And I've heard, like, you know, horror stories and lots of complaints about, you know, having to route all the wires everywhere. But, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me, but it will probably end up being a very long episode. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps me out tremendously. Please leave a comment and let me know how I'm doing. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe for this and many more episodes of the Eagle Moss Presents Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. I'm Brad M73, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.